You want to show off your sandals?
Sure.
Okay, do a morning. Oh, whoa!
Yeah, I tried.
Wow, you get good for you. Hey, everybody, this is Tanya from Kintec. Very nice.
Hi.
Showing off your wonderful sandals because listen, we are into flip-flop season,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean you should be wearing flip-flops all the time. So to get some better options, Tanya Stinellis
Stinellis. Yes.
from
Kintec.
Footwear and Orthotics in Hamilton. I've been to the store a couple of times. Everybody
Yes,
is
you
so
have.
friendly. There's a store in Stony Creek. There's a store in St. Catharines.
And we just opened one in Whitby.
Did you really? Okay.
And Waterloo just started
right.
last week.
Okay, and the great thing about the store is you can go in, before we get to this stuff, you can go and get an assessment on
Yes.
what your issues are. Because I had plantar fasciitis pretty badly when we went there, and you guys really helped me with these slides that you have on.
Yep.
And just assessing, because everybody's a little bit different.
Yes. So essentially when they come in, or they can book a one-to-one consultation, which is no charge, we'll kind of it's like a stepping stone to what the treatment options are. But a big part of it essentially is footwear.
Right.
Because it starts at your
It starts at your feet.
Yeah.
And how, because everybody kind of walks a little bit different. Everybody has a different
so we
little-
do a small gait analysis. We'll usually video that, and then we'll show people how they walk, because no one's ever watched how they walk before, so they're very intrigued by that.
It is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Especially when you're walking in flip-flops. Whose flip-flops are these?
They're actually my mother-in-law's.
Give her a shout out. What's her name?
Sally.
Hey, Sally. Thanks
Hi,
for letting
Sally.
us use your flip-flops. Why are we showing these flip-flops?
Because this is what not to wear, essentially, because if you're able to bend your shoe like this
Yes.
without even putting effort into it, that just says there's no support at all.
Right.
So it's almost like you might as well just walk barefoot, or like
Really,
you're wearing
right?
socks, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a no-no.
So then you have brought options, and these are some of these are what I have. And
Yes.
I've gotten to the point where these are slides, these are Hoka slides.
Yep, recovery slides.
Recovery slides.
Yep.
Where I'm stepping out of bed into these slides, and now I'm obsessed with them. I take them everywhere. What makes the Hoka slides so great?
So Hoka, they started out in France back in 2009. They were kind of coming into Canada guns a-blazing here. But the big thing about them is their 4-foot rocker. So it just helps with propelling, going from heel to toe. Built-in cushioning, contouring of the footbed, so built-in arch support. And those are pretty much the 3 main things that you want to look for in a shoe that
Can't do
hardly
that.
moves. Yeah.
Sally, need a new pair. Okay.
Yeah.
What about so this one is not, this one, let's say, compared to this one, isn't as thick, but it still works.
It's still, yes, it is still something, definitely a better option than, say, this one. This is actually Olakai, so it has a little bit
called?
more Olakai.
Olakai.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
So it has
Thanks,
a teeny bit of flexibility, but essentially, again, built-in arch support and very comfortable. And there's a lot of options for people with different, sorry, yeah,
There you go, perfect.
different foot shape for people. So
Okay,
depending
so
on
not
their
everybody-
forefoot,
and that's why you kind of need the assessment, because you'll kind of figure out which one you want to do.
what is going to be appropriate.
Birkenstocks, are they
Huge.
for everybody?
Not necessarily.
Because it's tough to work them in, isn't it?
Yes. I always say it's sometimes a love-hate relationship with Birks. I'm obsessed and in love and have been wearing them for years. They're pretty much, if I'm not wearing, let's say, my recovery slides, then I'm going to be in a Birkenstock. It's not for everybody, but then I also say if it's more so because of their footbeds, which is a little bit more firmer, but still, again, they have a lot of the contouring.
Right.
Again, built-in arch support, and it's just, again, the structure is like, you
There you go.
can't go wrong, right? But then they have soft bed options. So I always tell people, if this bed doesn't work out for you, try the soft bed option, because it might feel a little bit more at ease.
It has to get worked in.
Yeah,
It takes a little bit of time.
yeah.
Okay, we just got over a minute. We got 2 left.
Yes.
Here. What are these guys?
Okay, so this is actually Kintec's own brand.
Oh, yeah,
it's
okay.
called Human Co. I actually wore these as my indoor slipper when I got plantar fasciitis after my children. Thank you, children. But yeah, so we sell these in our store. And then obviously shop.kintec.net. You can find everything here on our website. But again, this is a good option for indoor slippers or even just outside, because most people are actually wearing a sandal as their slipper now, because it's just hard to find a good slipper that is not
Where are we at with the thong?
flexible.
The thong still as popular?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people though don't like that in between the toes.
Well, here,
so then the slides
now
have-
I've gotten kind of
Yes.
used to the slides.
Right.
Do anybody not like these because they're so thick?
They're a little bit hesitant, but
Right.
then once they go on their feet, they're
Okay.
obsessed and in love, and they're like, "This is like walking on a cloud." I'm like, "Literally, it is."
Honestly, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was like, what? No.
It's great.
Because they're so big, but they're pretty,
Yeah, but they do the job, and obviously it helps offload and heal.
Price ranging kind of goes all over the place. Like we don't
Pretty
need
good.
prices, but like cheaper to more expensive. More expensive.
Yes.
More expensive?
These are price point really well.
Yeah.
And probably these are closer
These are
to
26.
just under
Okay.
a Burke's price.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your location is where?
Upper Wentworth Street across from Lime Ridge Mall in the Blinds to Go Plaza. If you want to get specific.
Go say hi to Tanya. Where can we go to? What's the website?
Kintec.net.
.net.
Yeah.
Kintec.net. That was a test and you passed.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
See you tomorrow, everybody. Bye.
Or it was .ca, but they'll find it
They'll
either
find
way.
it either
now
way.
that I
Just
think
put in
about it.
Kintec.